this brings me to your other myth that you say about uncertainty is that anxiety accurately reflects risk. So is that sort of what you're talking about, that there's a mismatch between how stressed we feel about something and the likelihood that that will happen?
Yes, exactly. So it's normal to feel anxiety in the face of uncertainty, but it's really easy for us to lean into that and believe that it's our intuition rather than just like a bunch of scrambled noise. And it's hard to figure out, what is actually my gut instinct, what is just my anxiety speaking. But one research study that I found really fascinating was there were researchers, they split people randomly into two groups, and then one group had a 99% chance of getting a harmless but painful electric shock, and the other group had a 50% chance. And then the researchers said to each group, like, how much are you willing to pay not to get this shock? And so you would think that the group that had a lower percentage chance would pay less because that
Mm.
is sort of rational. We are not rational creatures. So the two groups paid exactly the same. And so again goes to
Oh,
show that
wow.
like
Yeah.
how afraid we feel, like we're actually more anxious often when things are uncertain than when they're sure. And so even it could be that actually like the fact that you're so nervous about what might happen tomorrow just means that there's a small chance something bad will happen, but that's so stressful that that's
Yeah.
generating more anxiety in you than knowing like tomorrow I'm going to have this like dentist appointment that I'm really dreading. You might dread it, but you might not be as anxious. So I think just important to keep that in mind and not just let yourself like lean into this anxiety and see it as this means for sure that something terrible is going to happen.